Yes, so we are back now with the actual video where we unbox Gregson. Well, I've done that bit for us, everyone, so welcome back. I've basically got them out of the packaging and I've left some of the bits left. As you can see, you get this kind of thing inside it that shows you him and how you can strip him down. On the other side, it shows you how you can take apart the actual figure itself, which is awesome, so you can obviously customize and change them around. I've set him up in a basic pose already, so if I can get the camera right there. Okay, so there's Gregson. Already, just from that, you can see the ability of what I can do with posing. I mean, he's absolutely stunning. So he comes with this kind of rubber hat thing, which is cool. You got two options with those. One has the goggles, so I'm just getting the other one. One doesn't, which I think is great. I think you only needed one, so the fact you get two is great. They're kind of squidgy, so when you put it on him, you kind of have to wiggle it a bit, and then it sort of fits like that. And then you can get him like... So, I mean, you can just see, hand-painted from the feet to the head. The whole thing, you can see the weathering. I mean, the detail is next level. All of this armour then removes, you know, the pistol comes out. This weapon, I think, is particularly one of my favourites so far. It's just incredible. The detail on it's amazing. The face and the paint, I'm very lucky. I've got a really good one there. I even love this kind of red eyes, like he's seen some dark things. I'm getting straight away Aliens, Marines vibe. A little bit of a sort of a bomb diffusal expert with this shielding here. You can see straight away the sort of the posability of these things. Let me start to show you. So you can see on the elbows there, you've got your balls on the wrist. Lots of movement there. Same again. He's limited only by his scarf, but you do get very good range on the head there. You get your crunch. It is basically a glorified G.I. Joe. And you can get those right back. Now on the toes we have the bend, which is incredible for a figure of this scale. Which allows you to then do the poses where someone may be running. And you've got that you can do the bend on the foot, which is just absolutely incredible. So these figures really are next level. I mean, I am obsessed. Obviously, they're not the cheapest of things, so I'm slowly getting one at a time. You can see just how I can pose him there, and sort of building up the collection. Oh, let's try and get him in there. There you go. You come with the extra hands as well, which you get a load of there. I mean, normally I tend to, once I've got the hands on, unless I'm doing a fight scene where I need close fists, I wouldn't normally change the hands around a lot. But the fact you get the options is brilliant. The pistol's awesome as well. As I said, he all strips down. I'm not going to take all the armour off. I can't be bothered right now, but I am going to find where it does work. So it comes off there. You can see the clip. And what you do is you pop that out. I'll show you. And then underneath you have a guy in a shirt. So all this shoulder armour will come off, the whole thing will come off, his leg armour will come off, his pouches and stuff will come off. And then you can have him just as a normal medic or as an engineer, as, you know, just a pilot or someone that's just doing mundane stuff around the ship, and then he gets into his armour. So Dark Source is their newer brand. So I would suggest that they've upped their paintwork on all their figures. I've got a couple of the... Hang on, this is one of the first. She hasn't got her face on, but you can see... I mean, you know, the detail on her is stunning. But they were going for this very sort of bright kind of, I don't know, almost Halo. Is it Halo? Bit Star Wars, bit Halo. Still a bit Soldier, but that was what their original vibe was. And now they've gone, I mean, I've got one of the, I'm lucky to have a few of these. I've got one of the mech pilots here. I don't have a mech yet. I'd love a mech, but they're quite expensive. And you can see, I mean, she's very detailed as well. These two in particular work really well together. They've got that look, that sort of soldier-esque look. And then we've got this guy here. So you can see the paintwork on him is brilliant as well. The reason I like this guy in particular is he fits a lot of different things, whereas this guy's sort of very sort of sci-fi. This guy is sci-fi, but he can be kind of like military and everything as well, which is brilliant. So, and the other thing I love about him is just this ability to do sort of what you want with them. So let's take that off. take that off. How has it done it? So there's a pin there. We're going to need to try and pop that out. Because what I want to do is start swapping them around. Let's see what we've got. Because the idea is you can then pin other heads on him. So we might have his head go on him. I like that. Or we could have him as a sort of a robot kind of dude, which is, I mean, this is why I love them, because then you can just change and switch and change, and you know, I mean, all this armor comes off, so this armor can go on him, which is amazing, you know. I mean, that one just pins out through there. So I mean, so far, let's get his head back on. So far, Joytoy, you are, I would say, me personally, and I haven't tried Acid Rain figures yet, which is another brand that is similar, again quite pricey, hand painted. Joytoy, I believe you are the best 375-esque scale figures on the market at the moment. They're absolutely incredible. I'm blown away by them. Yes, I should work for Joytoy. You should send me free toys, because I am going to constantly hype up your figures until you make bad ones. In fact, I already want to order more. I just don't have the funds. And the other thing is they are quite limited. So you will see the ones you particularly want may not be available now, and they'll be quite expensive. So you can find them on eBay. I did manage to get a couple from the UK, but I will advise one thing. When you buy these figures, get a plan of what you want to do. You know, if you're going to make a team of them or something, because I'll show you as well, we get these bases, which is incredible. Yeah, because if you're going to build a team and you just see the random figures, and I think this is with any type of collecting, as if, I'm just going to move the camera a bit if I can. Look at that. It's like a miniature, isn't it? It's like one of those Games Workshop miniatures. I mean, the detail's incredible. Yeah, if you're going to buy them, don't just go and buy any of them. I mean, this is the same with collecting anything. Just because you see one that's 20 quid and it's, you know, it's available in Ireland, don't just go and buy it. Because the issue is, the ones you're going to want are going to be pricier, and they're going to fit with what you want to do with them. So, for example, this woman here is amazing. She was one of the pricey ones. She fits really well, this guy. I mean, they look like a team. Really happy with that. This lady, on the other hand, she is amazing. And don't get me wrong, she'll be great as a bounty hunter. She comes with this really cool mask. I mean, you get these blank heads on them, on some of them, if the mask isn't going to fit over the hair. So you get a separate head that you can then put the mask on top of. But the problem with her is she was quite expensive. I think I paid about 40 something quid. She is very cool, but she doesn't fit the teams too well, you know. And this one here, I mean, I love this guy. Let me just get his head back on for you. This guy, I mean, this guy, I'd say this guy is one of my favourites, just because, although he came with just, I think, 1 or 2 guns, pistol and a rifle, and then the backpack, he's just a great figure. But again, the issue is, he doesn't really fit with this. This was, I think, from Battle from the Stars range. So they all have these numbers on them. He's cool, and she's actually from that same range, I think. Let's have a look. If she's got a number on her, or she's from something. Anyway, I think she's from something similar, because she's got the markings on her feet. But she fits with that. He doesn't really fit that well with that. He's not really great. I mean, you get some of the beige colours, but other than that. So what I'm basically saying is, don't just buy any of them. You know, if you see a set of 3 and it's 90 quid, but you want 3 that are going to be similar, buy the 90 quid set. Because you're going to end up buying 4 or 5 separate ones that don't match, and then you're going to sell them. I've already got 2 that I'm tempted to sell already, just because they don't fit with what I'm going for. I think I'm going to stick with military green and that kind of dark, gritty colour. Whereas these ones, I think, fit better with a sort of space, you know, and the Star Wars, and same as her. And I've got another one in the other room that's quite a Sparta. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. It's just wrapping up at 10 minutes. That has been Gregson from Dark Source. He's absolutely amazing. If you're into these small figures and you want to test it out, go and get one, because they are incredible. They are completely worth the money, trust me. So it's just a bit of a wait if you're going to go all the way to Joytoy in Hong Kong or Japan, or I can't remember where it is. But anyway, let's find out where it is. Where is it? Where are they made? Where are they made? Let's have a look. Beijing? Beijing. Okay, they've made in Beijing. Anyway, I've been Dave Darko. This has been Joytoy. We've just gone over 10 minutes and I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll probably do another one about the Mecca Depot testing area, which is up there. Raw! But for now, I've been Dave Darko. He has been Gregson. Catch you soon. Bye.